Immaculation. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Immaculation. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Girl Steve was the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000.
It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And
let me give me a jump.
Start out. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah,
good bucket.
These teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Double team on Nurkic. Outside for Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by KD.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Right side Towns. Brunson scanning the floor. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Booker outside. Fires top of the key. He squares up and sinks it.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
What's going on? Oh. I need some defensive settings.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game. The youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thank you, David. Here's Towns, following the score by Phoenix. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 5.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Here's Booker. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Another shot. It's rebounded by Towns.
Come on now.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Right wing. Banked in off the glass.
First of all, 3 seconds. How about that?
Absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
And Mike Budenholzer is calling the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
I gotta give Nurkic a rest.
And Phoenix making a change here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very smart to add rotation pieces.
That's broke.
To help
That's a good shot. I forgot Cat is kind of cool.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Bol. Towns.
Man, come on now.
Towns has got 6.
Nice play.
He got that.
Gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And 2 free throws.
That's all ball.
That one to go with all the
Man, beat it.
Each passing season, BB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best.
Yeah, he cold. I like
defenders
Anunoby.
in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
That's some bullshit.
Durant gets it to go.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
And here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Now here's Booker. Nobody near Allen.
Man, come on.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns, the screen. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. New York moving the ball around. They grab their own miss.
Man, they just gonna let Towns get busy.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language.
They're gonna let Towns get busy.
Which team is in complete command?
Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter.
Only Nurkic can play a little D, but they ain't got nobody to stop him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific
What?
offensive end. They have built some.
They calling illegal screens in it. I ain't never had them call
You
that.
could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
It's Hart on the wing.
Nigga, stop jumping.
Towns down low. The kick out to Anunoby. Lots of room.
Man,
It's New York.
I can't get a defensive stop.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing
What?
7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Suns trail by 8. It's out ahead
Well,
and finishes the job.
but he make that bull.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
From deep, Brunson. The rebound by KD. On the drive, Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the triple drive game and takes advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Driving to the basket. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Shot clock at 3. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal.
See that? Yeah, that's a New York. I ain't never had him call in this game.
Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Over in the corner, Allen. Captain coming off the assist from KD.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. Size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 1:59 left here in the second. Over to the left wing. Here's Brunson.
Oh, you can't stop that.
Brunson.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Phoenix.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. And he comes up with the deuce. Nurkic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Towns, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby, right side. Pass to Achua. And here is Anunoby. Towns, the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside, Beal. Now, here is O'Neal. Takes the 13-footer. Jones, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Pass to Achua. To the paint. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive
That's a fact.
and getting the ball in the paint.
Knicks ball. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Now McBride. And no good.
I thought he hit that move
this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns ahead. And they end the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Booker. And with the score of the Suns, Greg,
he can't guard Book.
Who is going to initiate the offense for him?
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Pass to Hakordi. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Nurkic.
Let's get out of here.
By KD. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Clock at 4. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Knicks making a switch here. Suns leading by 8. Allen for 3.
They got to stop playing, bro. Grayson Allen's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Up top, Achua. 6 to shoot. Brunson outside. That one wide left. Right side, Durant. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is.
Slim
The
Reaver.
defense not going to alter his approach.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Knicks trail by 10. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns.
Oh, you can't leave that nigga open.
New York, no good that time either.
You can't leave
Rebound
it.
Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well for the team, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency
that's a bad
stays the
pass.
same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Here's Anunoby.
Come on, I can't go there.
Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this was 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Back to Booker. Three-pointer. And you know who? Devin Booker.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build.
Come on, Bobo. Move your damn feet,
The
man.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Move your feet, Bobo.
They were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Brunson with a head of steam. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns making a switch here.
Number 35.
Suns leading by 10. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a bad shot.
Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Allen. And here's Phoenix. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot.
Chance, DA. Thank you.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Get him fired out, man.
51 seconds left to play here in the third. Booker outside. Stolen by Brunson.
You know, anticipation is a
Come on now. They make KD that slow. Come on now. They're perfect.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Booker looking around. Shoots over Anunoby. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns.
We'll live with that.
Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside.
Towns
He's
a tough free throw
tough.
shooter.
The Knicks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
To the middle. Here's Bull. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And so Bull nails both of them. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Achua. And Durant sends it back. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Achua. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's a screen by Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Bridges misses.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Pass to Bull. Outside, KD. Jacks up a three. There's the triple from Durant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Yeah, KD's need another story, man.
By Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now, here's Bull. The Suns need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 2.
Knicks trail by 10. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Inside. Here's Towns. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, he's so good at finding high percentage shots. Karl Anthony Towns, even with a tough defender on him, comes through. That's pretty work.
Here's a Kobe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bull with it. Shoots over Achua. Bull can't hit.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What clean look at the basket.
Count it.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Phoenix making some changes. Suns leading by 6. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Achua. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby in the corner. A 3-ball. Nurkic with the block. At the top of the key, Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
There's a screen by Achua. The kick out to Anunoby. On deep, Brunson. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
To the inside. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson, no good. Outside, KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Towns, the screen. Down low. Achua inside.
Oh, he was.
A dunk by Achua.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
New York, they're working against the clock. Outside, Towns. And Anunoby left side. Achua inside. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Durant knocks it loose.
How about the defense from Kevin Durant sends that shot back.
Pass to KD. It's up a three. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Knicks foul. Josh Hart.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. For three, Durant. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Oh.
And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 5.
On deep, Brunson. And it's Durant with the rebound. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 11. With the drive.
Suns lead 55.
For three, Durant misses the shot. So the Suns win in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Dort.
Hey.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and Joel's on and that chain on. Just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's Jim. Just listen. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been played with, cause of some same that was at these other see, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you look.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Bryant has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Gordon. From outside the arc. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Kicks it out to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Carries it from three-point range. Murray's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nuggets.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
And Shaq with the slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Porter. Gordon for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside, Kobe. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there.
That's a foul.
To go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Kobe. Fades away. And it's in off the backboard.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Yeah, right.
Fox, no good. Porter looking it over. From deep, Jokic. And it's Fox with the rebound.
I know what to do now.
And so
I gotta change the game
bring it
plan.
up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh.
They trail by 1. Here's Denver now. And stolen by Bryant. Takes it inside.
Man, come on now.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I love Cole.
Bryant's got his second basket.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant,
What was that? Oh, beat it.
For the 3. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Here's Denver now. Pass to Brown. Out left to the wing. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now,
Can't stop you. Shaq ain't gonna stop him.
Position inside. Forget it.
And here's Kobe from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I can't believe Shaq got there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Denver in the lead. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
And Jokic drops them both. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Lakers trail by 3.
That's 8 seconds, man.
It's Bryant, top of the key. For Murray. And Kobe gets it
Kobe
to go.
gonna get that.
Bryant's got 6.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Malone with the steal. Deflects the pass. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And the turnover again by Denver.
Man, come on with the bull crap stuff that they got going on, man.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Here's Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
They keep purple.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Get up out of here.
Gets it to go.
I can't say it's fake because it's Kobe.
On Kobe because he is ready to pull it at any moment.
And it's Jokic missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to Medvedenko. Fisher outside. Fires the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Man, they perfect.
That's the kind of
hard.
you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here is Cook. They set the pick. Back to George. In the corner, it's Bryant. Just 5 on the clock.
That's Kobe's shot.
Bryant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. You can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Left side, Saric. On the wing, Porter. A three-pointer off the
Man, if they start with this bullshit, this bullshit.
Pass to Walton.
He better not hit that. Right. Come on now. It's the bullness, bro. I hate when they do that.
Now for the Lakers. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
That's all.
That's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
Good work there as it goes. Saric has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
What the heck is that?
And so here's Denver. Murray outside. Offline.
Wide open, though.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Pass to Grant over Westbrook, and the dunk
That's
by
perfect.
Grant.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? For three, Murray.
Wide open threes. Come on now.
Kobe, that's for two. Kobe on the break. It's good.
I just can't.
Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy.
I can't even say it's fake because it's my nigga. I mean, my boy.
Called on Kobe Bryant.
I
That
can't
is
say
his
it's
first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
He can't guard him.
Fisher grabs the board.
Stop it, Derek Fisher.
I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
On the wing, George. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Here's Walton.
Get out of here.
Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2.
He's too little for refs.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Has to rush. There's a screen. A beautiful reverse layup.
Kareem Rush never did that.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Walton with the steal. Fisher looking it over. Pass to Cook. Back to Fisher. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Finished off the break.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Fisher outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Cook. It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. At the elbow, Jokic. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic inside. The kick out to Westbrook. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. O'Neal inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says, open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a
I can't even say
we
is.
talk about family a lot in the locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. making a switch here.
I want to say that's fake, but that's not that guy.
The
Damn.
Nuggets trail. Right side, Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I was trying to get them on Shaq.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's Bryant in the corner. And it's Jordan with the rebound. A tight game here in Denver. Westbrook with it. Now Payton defending.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Pass to Malone. Right side, O'Neal. O'Neal is double. The kick out to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Now here's Malone. Still scoreless. 5 to shoot. Here's George. Los Angeles with another miss. Denver leading by 5. Kobe with the steal. Can they get it? Jokic grabs the miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Jordan. The rebound by Malone. Lakers trailed by 5. The 3 from Bryant. Outside for George. Left side, Westbrook. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
And the Lakers call time here. Several teams changing it up here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The 3 from George. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Malone down low. Now Rush. Just 5 to shoot. Right side George. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low. Here's Pickett. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's Gordon with the 3. Lakers trailed by 6. Pass to O'Neal. No one near.
That's
lets
all.
it go. Misses the 3. Westbrook with it. Poke loose. Here's Rush to the middle. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here is Bryant. Puts up a three. From range, Kobe drills it.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Left side, Grant. Inside. The shot that time, not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 5. Launches it. Murray.
That is so perfect.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Deep 2 from Russell. And Jokic with the rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And it's in there. Gordon's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Not willing to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Here's Kobe. That one wide left. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Sampson pulls it in. Lakers trailed by 7. And here's Russell. There's the triple.
Who was that?
Nice feed that time from George.
Who was that?
Russell's got himself going there. His first points of the game.
Who the fuck was that? Because I can tell you the fuck if they can.
Stolen by Grant. Outside, Russell.
Who the hell is that?
Three-pointer. And that one is off. Denver leading by 4. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Lakers trailed by 6.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Malone. Outside, Kobe. Shoots. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's
good D, good D, good D.
And that'll be Denver as it
He
goes
just saw that.
retain possession.
great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Murray, no good. Looking to get it going. Takes a hit. Kobe Bryant gets it to go.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
To the paint. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. It's Bryant converting down low.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
This one for 3. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Clock at 4. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Goes back up. And it's Jokic missing. Lakers trailed by 4. Malone, left side. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Malone with the steal. Pass to Shaq. Money!
They just cheated some shit.
Sometimes the beneficiary of his great passes.
Murray outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big. Now, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Back to Bryant. Down low. Yes!
He's just so good with the ball late in games. Malone gets it done.
Inside. Here's Jokic.
Bullshit, bruh.
Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Yes!
Oh, bro, they just purged on something hard, bro.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That one on Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
What?
And that was an important free throw.
Bro, that was gay. Oh, that's Shaq. I'm cool.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Not sure if they have enough time to
Oh, that's what I needed too.
hope is to try for a tip.
Good game.
Got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
I'll run it back.
Wrap it up, folks.
Made the beat, I just took it out the oven.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh?
Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The
elephant, it's a go in the room. Y'all for life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic. Right that I said it. Right to the morning. To the morning. Man, my life in a life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it. But she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you on ball, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving the food. I can't get my heart because he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the eyes, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it.
We've got the Boston Celtics and the Phoenix Suns. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now here's Booker. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Now here's Durant. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Takes the three. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
For three, Booker. And the Suns miss again. Boston on offense. White with it. Durant covering. To the paint. Porzingis. And here's Brown for three. Durant pulls it in. Outside Booker. Shoots over White. Boston pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Right side, Durant. There's a screen by Nurkic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with a screen. Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Brown drives in. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis with a layup.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Tatum. Here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there. Right at the rim, but came up empty.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside O'Neal. And the Suns miss again. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. They grab their own miss. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And here's Brown for 3. Here's Booker. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Give him 8.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Kick out to Brown. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. Boston trailing. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Screen by Durant. Down low. Tatum with a steal. And here comes the break. The open shot, White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's O'Neal. No points so far. Three-pointer, Beal. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Brown. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Suns making a switch here. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Boston on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's White. Unable to get that one. Morris outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Beal from outside. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
the deep ball from Porzingis.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Out to Beal. From outside the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Phoenix shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Celtics with the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hey, Horford from range.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Outside Jones. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
To the inside. Horford can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
O'Neal on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
It's Beal on the wing. They set the pick. He shoots it. And it falls all over the rim and in. Beal's got 5 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Launches a 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Pass to Hauser. He shoots. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And Stan, he went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. Phoenix leading by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not forward. Maybe time for a different approach.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the wing, Durant. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
White can't hit. The Suns leading. For 3, Allen. Holiday grabs the miss. And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
That one's no good. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
There's Tatum with the 3. The shot comes out. The finish! And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Porzingis. Uncovered. Good. Porzingis has got 9 points.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
To the middle. Oh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Hauser can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 4. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. Boston pulls it in.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
There's a screen. Pass to Beal. Here's Durant. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Give him 8.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. From deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 6 points.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
To the paint. Kick out to Brown. For the lead. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 4.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Phoenix leading by 4. For 3, Durant. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Phoenix. Three-pointer, Beal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Booker for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 10. White with it. He's picked up by Jones.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Tatum looking it over. And a missed layup. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Fader on the way. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Outside, Brown. Oh, Durant with a steal. From deep three-point land. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires for 3.